Hello, we have Mr. Kamal Munasingh on the day of London Grill's 50 years celebration. Hello Kamal, welcome to our panel. Kamal, I would like to ask you, what is your plan for this celebration period for London Grill?
No, thank you very much for that question. I think, we want to make this celebration all year long celebration. This is the first event of those celebrations where we brought Chef Davenport to Sri Lanka. And he's going to be staying with us for good 10-12 days. But he'll be curating 2 different menus at London Grill. Starting from tomorrow, he'll be curating a degustation menu, a wine paired menu, adapting his techniques, and then next week, Thursday and Friday, he'll be doing a whiskey pairing menu. So, like I said, this is the first celebration of a series of celebrations to commemorate the 50th year anniversary of London Grill. Going forward, starting from August, we are having a Swiss chef coming in to Colombo, staying at London Grill, doing some work. Then going forward, over the next couple of months, we will have a few more chefs coming in. I don't want to reveal too much, but it'll come soon.
Yeah, my last question also, Kamal. You have very few fine dining restaurants in Colombo, and how do you compete with the other fine dining restaurants in the city?
Yeah, competition is getting tough in Colombo, and which is good also because then that pushes us to do better always. And also London Grill has a huge history. For a restaurant to survive 50 years, like I said earlier, is not easy. And in this space of fine dining, to perform in such a level is also not an easy task. What is different with London Grill is we keep evolving with the new food and beverage trends, new fine dining trends, and then our chefs are evolving, especially Chef Kapila, always evolve with the new trends and introducing something new, and also bringing new chefs to kind of give a new flair and a world flair to London Grill, and that has been the differentiator for London Grill, and that has worked well, and we will continue to do that.
Hello, chef. You are a celebrity chef, a world celebrity chef. Can you just give a small brief about your profile, please?
Yes, okay, so I'm Chef Phillip Davenport. I come from Australia. I am a consultant chef, so I set up restaurants and look after different groups, but I'm also a producer and host of a TV show called Eating In. Eating In is on Netflix, has been on National Geographic, across Southeast Asia and also into Europe, and we cover the top restaurants and 5-star hotels in that brand.
Yes, being a celebrity chef, I'm sure you have a wide exposure in the international market in fine dining and also in other food and beverages as well. But when it comes to, since London Grill is a fine dining restaurant, I will focus my questions on fine dining. Yep. And how do you, maybe it's not too long that you have come here. Yep. It's day before yesterday.
Yes.
But during these 2 days, what is your observation at the Colombo London Grill attached to cinema?
Yeah, I mean, look, the London Grill has been there for 50 years, so it's a benchmark of quality. I've been invited here to showcase some wonderful flavours within the London Grill. The team is fantastic. It's nice to incorporate some of the local spices for sure into my food, but I'm bringing a different feel to the London Grill, where I'm bringing my experience from my French techniques to Southeast Asian food, and also an experience next week with some Japanese flavours as well.
Do you intend proposing or implementing certain new dishes and new menus in the hotel?
We're yet to talk, but next week I'm doing some training with some of the key figures in all the hotels. So I'm teaching them new techniques, new flavors, and maybe some of them will end up on the menu. I'm not sure, but hopefully my inspiration helps.
This relates to my previous question also. As you have experience or the exposure in the worldwide international restaurants, how do you compare the Colombo London Grill with other international restaurants?
I mean, look, it's the Colombo London Grill is a benchmark, like I said before. It's a very high quality. So, it's every hotel is different. Every restaurant is different. It's very high. It's been around a long time. So, you hope to think 50 years is incredible. All I'm doing is I'm bringing a different flavour to the venue. So, I'm bringing some inspiration and some new techniques.
I'm sure you're planning to introduce some whiskey pairing menus. Will you talk something about that?
Yeah. So look, they this week is wine pairing, degustation. So 3 nights. Next week, whiskey pairing. So I know that Sri Lankans like their whiskey. So they asked if I could incorporate a few whiskies into the dinner. What's different is we're going to use predominantly Japanese whiskies, and we're going to pair each dish with a different Japanese whiskey, but also inside the dishes will be an element of whiskey.
Yeah, thank you. My last question, sir. What is your message to for people who are enjoying their food and beverages at a certain level, and fine dining, I understand, it's an upmarket dining restaurant, and what is your message for that level to go elevate to that fine dining segment?
What's my message to elevate? Look, it's to keep a very high standard. You always have to have good ingredients. Let those beautiful ingredients shine. Don't overcomplicate it. You need to have beautiful wines that match that food. You have to have great service. Service is very important. It's the whole feeling. As soon as you walk into the door, you get greeted nicely. You have a beautiful meal, you have beautiful wines, and when you leave, you feel like you've had an experience. So my message is to keep the quality high, and always reinventing. So always trying new things. Get different chefs to come and collaborate on the menu.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Stanley.